Chameleons. One of my favorite chapters, though, and I was baptized twice. One of my favorite chapters in Leviticus is about birthrights. Giving birth is a mortal sin. I know you're thinking, but weren't we told to be fruitful and multiply? Yeah, but that was 2 chapters ago. This book moves pretty fast. The Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, of the children of Israel, a woman conceived seed and born a man, she shall be unclean 7 days. According to the days of the separation of her infirmity. See, now that sounds like some spooky Dungeons and Dragons language. Separation of infirmity means your period. In this book, if you have your period, you're unclean. You can't even sleep inside your house. You're supposed to sleep in a tent outside. Anybody have their period lately? Did you sleep outside in a fucking tent? Abomination! And if you give birth to a woman, you're unclean for 14 days. So guys are half as dirty as women. Just so you know, in case, am I as dirty as guys? Yes, twice as much. On the 8th day, the flesh of the male foreskin shall be circumcised. So if you're going to get your kid cut, you got to do it in the first 8 days. After that, guess what? Abomination. Now, I was cut on the 3rd day, but I figured that was my mom's way of saying, fuck you, Israel, I don't got to do what you say. She was a free spirit. She didn't care, man. But all hope isn't lost, because if you do give birth, you are unclean, but you can make good. Guess how? Animal sacrifice. Booyah. I ain't lying. On the days of her purifying are fulfilled, for a son or for a daughter she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, or a young pigeon, or a turtle dove for a sin offering, unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, unto a priest, who shall offer it to the Lord and make atonement for her, and she shall be cleansed the issue of her blood. If she's not able to bring a lamb, because you know how hard it is. It's like, fuck, I gave birth to a kid, what do? I can't find a lamb. There's a backup plan. You can bring 2 turtle doves or 2 pigeons. See? God's not so bad. Hey man, where's that lamb you owe me? I don't have a lamb. What about 2 turtles? According to this, it makes good. 2 turtles, stick them together somehow, that equals a lamb. This shall be the law for her that hath borne a male or female. And you can burn them. So that makes it good. After that, Leviticus. Before we get to the gay action, there's a chapter on leprosy. Leprosy used to be a big deal. Leprosy for people is like, and we know now it's a skin disease. If you get it, you get antibiotics. You isolate the thing, antibodies. No, back then, animal sacrifice. That was the only way to get rid of it. And the Lord spake to Moses. He spoke the law of the leper. That is his cleansing. The priest shall go forth from the camp, and behold, if the plague of leprosy can be healed. So you got leprosy, you're like, what do I do? You go to a priest, he's like, tell you what. Go. The priest shall take from him 2 birds, one that is clean, and then with cedar wood, scarlet, and hyssop, the priest shall command that one of these birds killed in an earthen vessel over running water. And as for the living bird, he shall take it with cedar wood and scarlet and hyssop, and shall dip them in the living blood of the other bird that was killed. Does this not sound like some weird Dungeons and Dragons bullshit to you? Like, okay, you got leprosy. You got 2 birds? Awesome. Okay, I'm going to kill one, dip that in it, and then sprinkle shit over you.